This is a tutorial for Namola Watch responder organizations on how to create coverage area maps using MyMaps from Google. It's a way for us to create the specific coverage area map for your organization that we put into our system so that you get alerts from those specific areas. Okay, so what we're going to do here in Google, we're just going to search for MyMaps. Okay, what's going to pop up is Google MyMaps. Make sure that it's Google MyMaps and not Standard Maps. This is the one where you create the maps. I've already got a profile open that I want to create this in, and you're going to need to sign in. So you can see I've signed in as myself here. You can either do it in your personal account, or it's going to ask you to create an account if you don't have a Gmail or a Google account, and you can do that in your personal or organization capacity. So you come over to create a map on this side, and what that's going to open is what everyone would know as the Google Maps, and it's currently got South Africa as the coverage area. And this little box on the left-hand side here is where we manage all the layers that you're going to create. So I'm just going to give this a name. I'm going to call this test organization. Okay, this is where you would put the name of your organization. You can give it a description if you like. And the other area that you're going to pay attention to is the layers here, because these are the different layers that you would use to create those maps. Okay, so let's zoom in and let's have a look. Let's say today that we're an organization from the Somerset West Strand, Gordons Bay area. Okay, and say for example you have multiple areas that you cover, or you cover all three of these, so we're going to create a layer for each one. Alright, so just for simplicity's sake, so I'm going to create Somerset West. Okay, so your first coverage area is within the Somerset West area, and then you're going to go up here and you're going to click on this draw a line tool. Okay, and what you want to do is, say for example your boundaries is the R44, the N2, and it sort of comes up here past Ehrenvale and then around. You want to keep those lines slightly over those boundaries so that nobody gets left out in case, for example, they're standing on that particular road and they push the button for help, and they, the GPS puts them slightly over, as an example. So you want to make sure that you have the boundary slightly wider than exact, just to avoid that. So we're going to now just select this area. So we're going to start over here and we're going to go down the road. Okay, we're going to go slightly over the N2. We're going to go down the N2 area. We're going to come down here and we're going to go up along this area past Radloff Park. We're going to go up to Ehrenvale, across and around Spanish Farm, and then we're going to come back, and you'll see when I run the cursor over there it changes to a little hand, and once you click back on that start point it actually creates the polygon, which is what we need, and you're going to give that a name. So again, that could be area 1 for example. Okay, and you're going to save that, and you can give it a nice color if you want to, so you want that to be blue, and you've created your Somerset West area. Now if you want to create another area within Somerset West, you can just again click on this particular button, all right, and you can create another area, as you might have multiple areas within the same area. So there we go, area 2 now. So area 2, all right, and we'll save that guy. So these are the 2 areas within Somerset West. All right, and now we want to create a layer within Strand, for example. So we're going to create another layer just to make things, to separate them nicely. And I'm going to say Strand coverage. Okay, and now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to add a line, and the particular area here in Strand runs along the N2, so we're going to go slightly over. We're going to go down this particular road here. You see we're slightly over, and all the way along the beach into the sea slightly, and then back up again, and we're going to click back. And it doesn't have to be exact. It can be pretty rough. It doesn't have to be the exact line. So we're going to say that's my area 1 in Strand area. Okay, and you can give it more descriptions there as well if you want. Give it a nice, should say, a green color. Okay, and then you might have a third area that you're covering, so we're going to add another layer. We're going to call that Gordons Bay. Okay, and again, same thing. We're going to add a line. All right, and your area here might be quite small, so we're just going to go roughly along these boundaries here, and we've created another one. All right, and that's as simple as that. Okay, so then what we need you to do is we need these files. Okay, so in order to load these onto the Namola system for you to receive alerts from within these specific areas, Okay, so these might be areas with different groups, so the teams that you manage in different groups. Okay, we need these to upload to those specific groups, etc. So we're going to export these files. So I'm going to click up here on these three dots, all right, and you'll see export to KML or KMZ. You're going to click on there and you're going to simply say entire map. This is another option that you could select one of the three, but we want the entire map and we want to download it. Don't worry about the rest of these here. And we click download and it's going to export that file. You'll see over here, I've got it in downloads and it's a KMZ file, which means it's a zip file of these maps. So you know the alternative to is export a KML file. So the KMZ is just a zip version of that. The other way to share with us, which we actually sort of prefer, is just to click this button up here that says share, and this enables us to actually help you with these maps and edit them if necessary. So we need edit permission over here, and you're going to send us an email, watch@namola.com, okay? And we will then be able to have access to this particular map, only this particular map that you give us permission to see, and also, we need edit permission so that we can download, etc. And then you just send that off, and we have that, and then we can assist you it's a much speedier process. So that'd be fantastic if you could send it to us either this way or downloads also fine as part of your application to be part of Namola Watch. Great stuff. Thanks very much for watching, and we look forward to receiving those maps from you.